Hey everyone, what's up? We're live. Hear me? Yes, we're live on a Friday. You know yourself. Live on a Friday with some breaking news. You know yourself. How are you, everyone? Just broke the news seconds ago. Let me get this out here. Stand by, stand by. We'll let the people populate. We'll let the people come in. It's an exciting time to be alive. It's a fascinating time in combat sports. And I want you all to take part. Stand by. All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. You knows yourself. Yes. All right. Here we are. It is Friday, January 5th. What a way to start the year. Here in New York, it is 4:38 p.m. Eastern. Just fixing my amazing background here. It all happened so very quickly, but I do want to let you all know and talk about this a little bit. Just broke the news moments ago via Mr. Turkey Al Sheikh of Saudi Arabia. It is a done deal. Francis Ngannou, Le Prédateur, the former UFC heavyweight champion, the man who shocked the world back in October when he went the distance with Tyson Fury. Not only did he go the distance, he knocked him down and, dare I say, won the fight. But neither here nor there at this point. The pride of Cameroon, the pride of France, now residing in Las Vegas, Nevada. He put the entire boxing world on notice. And what did he do? He became a ranked heavyweight, and then what happens as a result of that? You get some more big fish. Now, some people thought, "All right, it's back to mixed martial arts. It's a mixed rules fight with Deontay Wilder." Well, I'm told after the Deontay Wilder fight and after he lost to Joseph Parker on December 23rd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, everything changed. And so it is a done deal. I have confirmed via Turkey Al Sheikh and multiple sources that it's a done deal. It's Francis Ngannou against Anthony Joshua, AJ, who went 3-0 in 2023. A comeback season, if you will, for the former Olympic great. Actually, you should never say former Olympic great. You're always an Olympic great. All right. That never changes. Also, former heavyweight champion who beat Otto Wallin on December 23rd, Day of Reckoning, main event. We were wondering where would he go? Would he go with Hergovich? Would he go with a Zhang fight? No, he goes with the money fight. Mr. Fumbled the bag himself, Francis Ngannou. Done deal. Going down later on this year, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. There's gonna be a press conference later on, this month, I'm told, in London to officially, formally announce the fight, but it's done. I am, s people are texting me now about this. I'm able to report with all of you that it is a done deal and, that it's gonna go down within the next few months. Obviously, we know about Riyadh season. Riyadh season wraps up towards the end of March, and I told you guys, I said it on the MMA Hour, and I said it on the Ringer MMA show. I hope you watched our award show on Wednesday, and I hope you listen to the mega preview on the Ringer, Spotify right now. Both times, what did I say? The story of the year in combat sports, whether you like it or not, is going to be Saudi Arabia. It has already become a story, a massive story in the world of football, already become a massive story in the world of pro wrestling, already become a massive story in boxing, in horse racing, in golf. Let's not forget. A massive, massive, massive piece of news here. It is a done deal. It's going down. I'm reading some of the comments. In the next few months, and this is going to be a story within the next year plus. It's going to be a story within the next year plus that there are going to be more big fights, not only in boxing, not only in pro wrestling, but in MMA as well. We know. I told you, February 17th, it's Alexander Usyk against Tyson Fury. February 24th, I told you there's talks of the PFL event over there. Not a done deal just yet, but there are talks. March 2nd, the UFC is making its debut in Saudi Arabia. That's gonna be huge. You know that there's going to be massive names on that card. Nothing's been announced just yet, but you know there's gonna be massive names on that card. And then we're gonna get Francis versus AJ. Gigantic, gigantic stuff. So just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit and, ask you all, how do you feel about any of this? We need to get Eddie Hearn back on the show. I'm seeing this here. We need to get Eddie Hearn back on the show. I'll answer some of your questions if you want to, play the game. It's all about the game. Um, because remember on the show we had a little debate, Anthony and Francis. I was saying, Francis beats the version. I said that the Francis that we saw against Tyson Fury beats the Anthony that we saw against Jermaine Franklin. Now I will say this, AJ really impressed me on December 23rd. That was an incredible, incredible fight. Incredible performance, really. Um, I was really, really, really impressed. There was a lot of talk about Otto Wallin and what he did to Tyson Fury, and he cut him up, and he's a southpaw, and he's tall, and he's lanky, and he's big, and he's strong. And so I thought, maybe AJ would have some trouble. There was no trouble. It was a masterclass. It was old school AJ. He was aggressive. And I hope that AJ stays with Ben Davison. I think Ben Davison is one of, if not the best trainers in all of boxing. I loved what he did with Tyson. I thought it was a mistake that Tyson parted ways with him. He was responsible for the reemergence of Tyson Fury, for the comeback. Remember, Tyson was down in the dumps, and then all of a sudden, you know, here's Ben Davison by his side. And so I thought, AJ with Derrick James was great, and Derrick James is one of the best, trainers in the game as well. Look what he has done, with the likes of Errol Spence. He's now with, Ryan Garcia, of course, and I thought AJ, but it felt like a bit of a, I don't know, it felt like a bit of a tough, it felt like a bit of a tough fit, if you will. Ben Davison Britt back home, he doesn't have to travel to Dallas, or Derrick doesn't have to travel to, wherever AJ is stationed, and so here we go. I don't know if he's gonna stay with him, but I thought that the AJ that we saw on December 23rd was massive. Now on the other side, and incredible, I thought, um, when that fight was over, I tweeted, "The fight to make is him versus Francis." And now I know the boxing purists don't want this, to a degree. I know they want him to fight Hrgovic, or, maybe there's some that even want him to fight Wilder still, or maybe there's some that want him to rematch Joseph Parker, or maybe there's some that, want him to fight Zhang, and those are all great choices, but to me, as the MMA guy as well, and as the one who, has been so, closely following this, Francis story, this to me is theater. So now what AJ will strive for is, let me beat Francis, but let me do so way more convincingly than Tyson did. Let me leave no doubt. Let me absolutely dominate him. Let me absolutely conquer his soul. Let me stop him, right? Um, and if Francis Ngannou could pull this off, and Tyson is fighting Alexander Usyk on February 17th, does he now slot in there for the heavyweight title fight? He's a top 10 WBC heavyweight. It's a crazy time. And so, yes, there's many different permutations here, and this is me just riffing off the top of my head. We could talk more about it on Monday's show. But what happens, when I spoke to Don Davis, who's the co-founder of PFL, he told me that, um, he was either gonna fight Francis was either gonna fight for the PFL in the first quarter of 2024 or the back end on the pay-per-view. Well, now we're pushing it down to the back end. Um, he's obviously not gonna fight before this fight. And, I think a lot of people were waiting to see what Francis would do, because he has kinda been quiet as of late. Where would he zig? Where would he zag? I think he was waiting to see what would happen at Day of Reckoning. Day of Reckoning played out in a big way for him, because if Joshua and Wilder would have won those fights, Joshua did, Wilder didn't, I think they would have done Joshua Wilder. That's the fight that everyone wanted, and, even Eddie Hearn himself said that it was, signed, sealed, and delivered. But this is the problem with signing these fights before the next one happens, and so Wilder looked, you know, very subpar, unfortunately. Wanted to see it as well. Parker just did an incredible job. Shout out to Parker and Andy Lee, his head trainer. and now all of a sudden, look what we have. Let's see what the people are saying. Let me go. Oh, I got a question here. One second. One second. People texting me all up the wazoo. Hmm. We love you, Ariel from Zach Wilder. Thank you very much. Henry, Ariel, how do you see the Fury Usyk fight going down? Can Fury stop Usyk? I'll tell you what. Uh, I'll tell you what. If the Fury that we saw on October 28th is the one that fights Usyk, I think Usyk has a very, very good chance. I think Usyk is one of the best pound for pound boxers in the world. Best pound for pound boxers in the world. I mean, mm, thank you to everyone who's just trickling in here. This is exciting stuff. Now, I don't know just yet where this is going to air, but AJ's a DAZN guy, and you'd have to think that Top Rank will maybe be involved again for ESPN Plus. But let's see. Maybe DAZN. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe DAZN just has it. I mean, they've got the global rights. Why not? AJ's their guy. Happy New Year, Ayo. Can we get more in studio guests this year? I thought we had a pretty good stretch of studio guests. I thought we had a pretty good stretch of studio guests. Um, I'm getting a call now. If I mute this right now, can you guys still hear me? Okay, I have to take this important call. I'm gonna be right back. Mm, or maybe I don't have to take the call. Oh, they're trolling. You can hear me? Okay, maybe I have to end the stream. Should I end the stream? What should I do? Da 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 da. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. You know yourself. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We good. We good. We good. What do we got? There's a ton of people calling me here. I don't really do this for the breaking news stuff, but let's see. What are people saying on the interwebs? Are people excited about this? Are they not excited about this? What are the people saying? Let's go. Let's read some tweets, shall we? Here's my good friends at MMA Fighting. Oh, yes. Francis Ngannou. Yep, yep, yep. Right, right. 2024 is yo, AJ versus Francis is some kind of fight. It's some kind of fight. I'm in. What's the level of excitement? How do you do one of these? Oh, sorry, I missed the chat. AJ versus Francis will payout be the same as Fury fight, TBD. And I heard that they're working on the undercard as we speak. More studio guests. I'm just seeing if I missed any. No, I didn't miss any chat thingies here. We're also going to be doing more of these. Uh, I need to fire up the YouTube channel again. We were going strong, and then we took a bit of a break, but I need to fire it up. Happy New Year, Ariel. Hope this channel is back up and running. Lots of dream guests. Charles, Jim Cornette, Ernie Johnson. Oh, Jim Cornette would be a great one. Jim Cornette would be a great one. I would love that. Yes, Jake. I'm on it, my friend. Um, I would love to see that. What are the predictions? Can I do a poll here? I don't even know. Where's my man Ant Evans when I need him? And hopefully you guys can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Yes? Iron Eagle would be great. Yes. Can I do a poll? How do you do the polls? I don't know. Anyway, tell me in the chat. Oh, Mike Breen would be a great one. Who are you picking right now? Francis or AJ? Just give me the names. Francis or AJ? What are we seeing? AJ, Francis, Francis, AJ, AJ, Francis. Not mixed rules. AJ, AJ, Francis. All right. Put that toe. Yeah, know yourself, Steven. You know yourself. AJ, Francis, Francis. Yeah. Oh, a lot of love for Francis. Maybe it's just my audience. A lot of love for Big Francis. Oh, did I screw something up? 1 second. Yeah-da-da. Yeah-da-da-da. Yeah. Crazy times, my friends, in the world of combat sports. Alright. Well, that's all I really got, if I'm being honest. Francis Ngannou, AJ, it's going down later on this year. Press conference within the next 10 or so days in London to officially announce it. 10 rounds, boxing match, no mixed rules, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, most likely on DAZN. Oh, bottom right, you can create a poll in the bottom right. What's your excitement level for Rumble Mania? I'm actually quite excited for Rumble Mania, to be honest. What's bottom right? Oh, engage with the audience. Oh, start a poll. Here it is. Who wins? I can't wait for this. Did you guys see the, uh, the Francis no, the AJ Louis Theroux sit down? Incredible stuff. That was incredible stuff. Got anything else? Um, yeah, absolutely incredible stuff. I feel like yeah, I feel like we need, Eddie back on, right? Louis if you haven't seen the Louis Theroux AJ sit down, go find it. Amazing. Amazing, amazing stuff. Okay, now the phone is blowing up. Okay, can we get the CM Punk interview on the MMA Hour? Working. Hope. I would like to do it. You all know I would like to do it. NBA 2K, but nothing set in stone yet. Maybe Rumble. Who knows? But I would love. Who called me? People called me. All right. Ramifications. You know yourself. People called me. Um, should we call Chael right now and get his thoughts? I'm gonna call. Should I call him right now and get his thoughts? Let's see. Let's see. Should we do it, guys? Should we call Chael right now on FaceTime and get his thoughts? What do you think? Yes? Let me see. I don't know what's his phone number. Okay, here it is. Playing with fire here. We're calling Chael live on the air. He's gonna say, "New phone, who dis?" If you love me like this. It's not happening. Alright, guys. We gotta go. This is like a radio I know, this is crazy. Uh Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the love. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. We're going to build it out. Don't worry. MMA Hour on Monday. Check out the Mega 2024 preview show on the Ringer Spotify feed. Check out the award show on Wednesday. Oh, another question. I have a super important question. Do you shampoo your bald head or just body wash? I shampoo it, believe it or not. Thank you. Massive Bills game on Sunday. Massive Forest game on Sunday. FA Cup. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. The MMA I was on fire. Peace. Francis, AJ, done deal. Heard it here first.